Welcome back. It's that time of the year where people are encouraged to show acts of kindness in honor of the country's first democratic president, Nelson Mandela. One organization following this principle is 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela. This year, the group unveiled its Rainbow Nation Blanket of Hope. Now, for more on this initiative, of course, is Ruth Ely, Cape Town's ambassador for 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela. She's joining us now, of course. Thank you so much for your time, Ruth, and a very good morning to you. So what can we expect in 2022, of course, from 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela, of course, and of course, as we build up to the 18th of July?
Good morning, first of all, from a wet and cold Cape Town. Can you hear me on that side?
Loud and clear, Ruth, loud and clear. I was just asking, what exactly can we expect, of course, for this year's initiative?
Well, for this year's initiative, I just want to say good morning to your viewers and all our nitwits. There's always something up our sleeve. So for this year, we have our SH initiative, which is our scarf initiative, which we'll be doing on the 6th of July. This month they call Mandela Month, but we always say we make every day a Mandela Day. And 67 Blanket have been giving us that platform. Why they're calling it the SH initiative is because our nitwits have been working quietly behind the scenes after we've handed out our 4,500 blankets to gift of the givers. We've been working behind the scenes making scarves for our initiative on the 6th of July, where we hang our scarves on the trees with a little note that says, "I'm not lost, and if you're cold, you may take me home."
That is beautiful. I mean, how many people get to benefit from this, Ruth? I would imagine, you know, as you say, it's not just the 18th of July that is Nelson Mandela Day. It's not just July that is Nelson Mandela Month. Every day is a Mandela Day. So how many people get to benefit from an initiative like this?
You know, that's unfortunately, it's loads of people get benefit from this initiative. I think the numbers are uncountable. But the nice thing is that we try and reach every nook and cranny. So we go into retirement homes, we go into hospitals. We're trying to reach and acknowledge the frontline workers this year because of the 28 months of the work that they've put in during lockdown. So we're trying to reach everybody wherever possible, the communities, whether it's floods, fires. We hang them on the trees so we can reach people that we never think we can reach. So we try and reach everybody. So, I mean, like I say, you cannot even put down a number to this. That is how far and wide 67 Blanket reach around the world and around the country.
And I just wanted to actually, for the viewers that are watching and heard you say it twice, when you say nitwits, you're not mentioning, of course, the derogatory term of nitwits. This one is actually spelled K-N-I-T-W-I-T-S. And you're actually referring to people that are getting involved in 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela, people who are offering, their service, people who are showing their acts of kindness for those people who, of course, are disadvantaged and need this. So how many nitwits get involved in an operation of this magnitude?
Well, even that has become uncountable, let me tell you. When Carolyn Stein started this initiative about 8 years ago, she never thought it would spiral. Like she says, it's become like a snowball, like a ball of wool. And, it's really burst at the seams that we're getting the students, scholars is getting back involved. We're getting the skills back into the schools, and they're taking it back to the care centers where they're showing the seniors that this is not a lost skill. It's like a revival at the moment, and stitch by stitch we are making a difference.
You mentioned the work you guys did with and for Gift of the Givers. Of course, South Africa, and I say South Africa, although it hit KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape, but South Africa, was hard hit by the floods that happened in April, where, hundreds of lives were lost and thousands of people were left displaced because of those floods. Just share with us the work that you guys did, of course, for those people who were left destitute.
Yeah, well, fortunately, as we were building up to our big reveal at Stain City for the Rainbow Nation of Hope blankets, we obviously had a huge stash already built up at the head office. And when we heard about the floods, immediately, it's like we just jump into action and start with van lines. We've got them on board. And so we were very fortunate. And like I say, gift of the givers on board, and they've got their own transport. And immediately KwaZulu-Natal nitwits or hooligans, I mean, there's so many lovely names for our 60 blanket helpers and hands-on deck ladies and not ladies, just, people all around. We've got lots of men involved as well. And they all just jump into action. And the blankets that was already in KwaZulu-Natal were immediately sent down to start helping those that were destitute because of the terrible floods that happened there. And then we made sure more were taken down to assist.
Before we let you go, Ruth, I want to be a nitwit. Myself and Faith want to be a nitwit. We want to get in there. We want to, not necessarily just do it for Nelson Mandela Day, but I think just do it for people who are struggling. There's always so much that happens during winter, especially because with each year it gets colder and colder. And of course, we get shack fires and such things. There's still people who need help from the floods in April. How then do I get involved? How do I come in there and be part of 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela?
Getting involved, fortunately, we've got a website that gives you all the information that you need because it's very mind-boggling. First, we live completely off donations. So first of all, we say, open up your hearts and open your pockets and, and open up your hands and get to. We have lots of work. We call it knit. You can go onto our website or you can send an email info@67blankets. Tell you we will teach you and we will educate, and you can exchange your skill with us. So yeah, it really becomes quite a big event in the sense where anybody get involved, and we try and I say we want to teach people how to fish. And that is why we say, Mandela used to say, Tata said, it's in our hands now. And I say, what have we got in our hands? We've got a crochet hook, we've got a pair of knitting needles, and stitch by stitch, we're making a difference, knitting families and communities together.
Most definitely. Stitch by stitch, you are making a difference. And stitch by stitch, I think more of a difference will be made this year, of course, as so many people are definitely in need of what it is you are offering. Ruth, we'll leave it there with you. Thank you so much. That is Ruth Ely. Of course, that's Cape Town's ambassador for 67 Blankets for Nelson Mandela. This is Nelson Mandela Month. The 18th of July is Tata's birthday, so of course it is International Mandela Day. And of course, this is just one of the initiatives that are going to be taking place throughout the month as they look to assist those who are, of course, disadvantaged in their communities.